It's a good day for rain. Now, y'all know every once in a while I like to do videos like this, just kind of talking. So I asked a question on Twitter just a few ago, and I just basically, very simple question. How's everyone's weekend been? You know, just what y'all been up to, whatnot, things of that nature. And I noticed I got a lot of painful answers. People like, yo, my life is going to shit. Or, you know, another dude said, yo, my girl cheated. A lot of things. And, you know, I felt it was appropriate this time around for me to just kind of talk a little bit and just kind of give a little bit of insight and perspective. Now, with me, you know, and I'm going to speak on myself, and y'all use me as an example and use that however it may be. I go through some of the biggest hurdles of my life constantly. I always get to a point where I start questioning. I'm like, damn, how did I get here? Damn, how do I navigate through what I'm going through right now? Again, the toughest points in my life, things I've never went through before. And I always look at it and I assess the situation. Like, I go back and I notice a common theme within myself, and I think a lot of people can relate or agree with, is the fact that that saying, that whole mindset of being your worst enemy, I'm definitely under the category of a person that I am my worst enemy. Most of the things that I go through in life is because of the decisions and the people I've had around and the situations I put myself in that have led me to craziness and led me to things that is like, wow, how did I get here now? You know what I'm saying? Now, I always like to think of myself as, how can I say this? I'm always with the best intentions. And I'm always trying to make sure that everyone around me has a smile, including you guys. Like, I never ever like to purposely make someone's day bad. I don't care how much of a horrible person you are, what you've done to me, whatever the case may be. It's not within me to purposely want to hurt back. Sure, at times I might snap back because I'm a human being. I rarely do that nowadays because, again, I've assessed the situation. That's just me creating more into a dynamic of chaos, and I don't want chaos. I think at the end of the day, most of us, and this is straight up from me, most of us are all living for the next time we can say, yo, this is the best day of my life. I think that that's what we really all are striving for and looking for in life, is we want to be able to say, this is the best day of my life, or hell, this is the best year of my life. I think that that's what we all want, right? And that's basically happiness, the pursuit of happiness. Very simple saying. I don't want to say concept, because pursuing happiness is not simple. It's not. It's a very challenging thing. And, you know, something when you're going through things that I always use, and I hope it can help somebody, is you don't have to master what you're going through. You don't have to figure it all out right now. All you got to think to yourself is, let's just say right now, you're either having a breakdown, you're having an anxiety attack, or things is just really wrong right now. Something really horrible is happening in your life. Just remember, you just got to get through this moment. You know what I'm saying? It could come back. The problem could come back, or whatever you're going through, in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour from now, a day from now. But focus on getting over the hurdle you're going through this moment, and allow the future self of you to handle that. Get through what you're going through right now, because if you try and you're going through some horrible stuff and you try and like, how can I need to get rid of it? You're going to fail, because that's just rushing things. That's rushing the process. Trust the process of yourself. And if you have the best intentions for yourself, you can make it. But let's just say you don't even have the best intentions. I think most of the time, if not all of the time, we do have the best intentions, even for the people that they make the wrong decisions. You know what I'm saying? It's not that necessarily these people want to, you know what I'm saying, do horrible things even to themselves. Is that they can't escape the pain. But all you got to do is focus on getting over the pain that you're going through at that particular moment, and allow the future self of you to go through those other ones. Don't rush it. Don't feel like, man, if I don't get over this right now, if I don't just solve it all right now, the world is going to end. Nah, life goes on. The world's going to keep spinning. You got to just focus on what you're going through right now. So if right now, again, like to the people that said, you know, my life is going to shit, my girl cheated, focus on the pain right now. And whatever you got to do to occupy your mind, surround yourself with things that make you happy. Surround yourselves with things that'll do something positive for you. And then if in an hour or a day or whenever you're feeling that again, then you tackle it one more time until eventually it all goes away. Because at the end of the day, again, these are very simplistic sayings that you've heard so many times, but it's so true. Time can heal all wounds. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you may feel right now, a year from now, you might not even have that as a thought in your mind. You might not even give a rat's ass about what you're feeling right now in the future. So live for that future. Live for that moment. Think of that moment that, yo, one day, what I'm going through right now, how I'm feeling right now, is all going to be irrelevant. One day I'm going to be like, why was I thinking that? Why did I feel that way? And that's the best way to look at it. That's the best way to basically try to overcome anything you're going through in life. We're all going through something. We all have problems, whether it be your 9 to 5, whether it be here on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? There's always something wrong or a problem that we all are trying to focus on and face. Just take it, I don't want to say the cliche, one day at a time. Take it one moment at a time. Solve one problem at a time. Because if you try to take all of it in at once, you're just going to fail. You're going to make irrational decisions. You're going to look at things and like, the quickest way to get rid of this pain is the option I'm going to go to. Maybe that's not the best route. Sometimes you got to sustain and kind of go through that pain at the moment so that later on it doesn't resurface and return. Hope this helps somebody out. I don't know. I just felt like it was the time again. You know, I do these once in a while where I kind of just tackle a little bit of life and what everyone's going through, because I don't want to see anybody in pain. Like, you know, even over on Twitter, which is where I'm mostly active on, whenever I see somebody going through something, a bad day, a bad time, they tell me whatever, or they don't even got to tell me whatever. If I'm following you on Twitter and I see something, always know that feel free to reach out to me. And this isn't no BS. I don't care. I'm not trying to get Twitter followers out of this. I'm just giving you the facts that I'm active on there. And I don't like to see anybody going through anything. Constantly, when I see somebody going through something and I'm on Twitter or any social media, I at the very least attempt to make a connection and hit them up, because I hate seeing people in pain. I don't like it, because I know I've been through so much in my life. I go through so much in my life, and I hate knowing that there's people out there that maybe I can make a change. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, even you watching right now, your homie that's going through some shit, even if they tell you, because when somebody's going through dark times, a lot of the times they'll push people away. I'm kind of that type of person as well. So anybody that knows me personally and you feel like, damn, ForneveWorld, it's really like that, you push me away, and this is something that I'm working on as a person. People, when they go through some severe shit, sometimes they just push everything away, and sometimes that's not the best thing. That small conversation with your uncle or a family member or your friend online that you talk to once in a while or you talk to all the time but you're pushing him away, that small conversation might clear your mind, or might at the very least free you up from whatever you're going through, even if it's for that moment, even if it's for that 5 minutes, that hour, whatever. That helps. That can help you. Talking to people, just even going off of topic of what you're going through, a small joke of something. Maybe you might be depressed and that joke really isn't going to help that much, but again, the fact that you're thinking of other things can take you out of the elements of what you're going through right now. You don't need to constantly basically beat yourself up over what's going on right now. A lot of the times things are out of our control. There's things that no matter how much you push, no matter how much you try to like make things better, it's out of your control. And I think acceptance, another thing that I focus on myself that I'm trying to get better with, is accepting the situation. Sometimes there's things that you can't help. There's people that you can't save. There's things that you cannot change. And the quicker you accept it, the better. Now, I'm not saying it in a crude or rude or harsh way of like, nah, you just got to accept it, dog. Nah, nothing like that. But sometimes you just got to look at the facts and look at what's going on in life and say, you know what? This is what it is. And the quicker you get to that, that's where whatever you're going through, you can heal a little bit past it. I hope everyone has a beautiful day. I'm sorry for the melodramatic video or whatnot, but I just like to do these once in a while. I feel like it helps myself, and maybe it can help even if it's just one person watching. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Regular schedule. I don't know if I'll upload another one today or tomorrow talking about anime and stuff like that, but I just felt it was time again, and it was a good day for rain, I guess, right? I'm ForneveWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And I think right now we're going to use a different golden rule. The golden rule for today is take it one moment at a time. Have an awesome one, people. Love is love.